Welcome to the top 10 moments of the 2024 Conway Wampus Cat football season. He's Tim Roach. I'm Levi Gilbert. And for the second year in a row, your Wampus Cats have earned a bye this week as the number 2 seed out of the 7A Central. So with no football this week, we decided to get together and recap the top 10 moments of 2024. For those at home that are curious, here's how it works. We grabbed the best moments of the season. We had about 17 total. And so Tim, myself, and Jeff, we each voted on these. I've assembled the rankings, assigned points, and tabulated our official top 10 moments. And Tim, you've not seen the list.
No, I do not know. I'm hoping there was no cheating involved.
No cheating. There's no cheating. I will say they were close. The numbers were very, very close in spots. But I feel like the 10 that we arrived on is the 10. I think so. Cool. I feel good about it.
I'm excited.
Right. Let's get started with number 10. And we don't have to go too far back. Week 8 at Pulaski Academy was the biggest matchup of the conference season up to that point. And Trey Harris was a difference maker with 4 touchdowns.
Hands off to Trey. Trey on the right side. He's in. Touchdown, Conway.
Wow, what a statement drive. 4th and 7, and you get it. You give it to Trey up the gut. Great power move there.
Working the right side, right behind Tanner Harris. Under center, double pass, upcoming. Max Owen lofting it up for Trey Harris. Trey is there, the double pass works. Trey in the end zone. Touchdown, Wampus Cats.
Get you some, Max.
Woo! I knew as soon as he got under center. I'm like, I have seen this before.
That is a Coach Kelly special. The double pass to Trey, and he outran him to the end zone. Beauty. That's a beauty.
Ooh. I hand it off to Trey. Trey makes one move. Another move. Trey Harris. He does it. 25-yard run for Trey.
What vision by Trey. First level, made a wiggle. Second level, made a wiggle. Outran them. Watch this. Boom, boom, right there. Done. Yes, sir.
I hand it off to Trey. Trey leaning forward. He gets it.
Yeah.
Second rushing touchdown of the night for Trey Harris.
Fantastic push by your offensive line. Good lean by Trey Harris. Great job up front by the big Wampus Cats. Good push. That's
Tanner Harris got just enough of a chip.
Now I miscounted on that last call. I said that was his second. That was his 3rd rushing touchdown, and then he had the touchdown catch as well. So Trey, man, he was just having a night at PA.
Yeah, and this was a time when I think for PA and for Trey both, it was a moment of reckoning. How will you do against 7-8 running backs, and how would Trey do against a really good defense in the 7A? And both were great for the Wampus Cats, one bad for PA.
Now, this won't be the only time we see Trey on this list. Little spoilers. And not the only time we'll see PA on this list as well. Just foreshadowing. All right, number 9. It was the 7A Central Conference opener at Little Rock Southwest. The Griffins, they have some athletes this year, particularly at receiver. But Jacoby Wade in this Conway secondary had them thinking twice.
Forte. Looking here on the near side, looking for Hines. He's got him. Huge hit from Jacoby Wade. Knocked the ball loose.
Yeah. That was some lumber there. Now, that they got behind us a little bit here, but watch Jacoby make it up. Yeah.
Wow.
That is a solid stroke by Jacoby Wade. He introduced himself there.
Yeah, so he introduced himself to a lot of people all year long. This is a great play because you saw Jacoby do all the other things, the punt returns, all that stuff, picks, sixes, great plays in the secondary, punt returns that went well. This was a big hit. This is the side of Jacoby you kind of forget about, is his ability to play in the secondary and make big hits. And that was one the Southwest guy was going to remember for a while.
I will remember that game for a long time because it was the Hurricane game. And we got to be up there right next to the cameras, and you could hear some of their reactions. as well. All right, number 8, week 9 at home against Little Rock Christian. And with a huge rivalry looming in week 10, the Conway ground game showed no signs of looking ahead.
We'll give it to Amari. Amari following right behind the blockers. Amari breaking away. Foot race. Amari with the juke down inside the 10. Again, Amari to the end zone. Touchdown, Wampus Cats. Amari to 60 yards rushing on the night. They'll give it to him again, working the same side. So many blockers in front of him, making his way, breaking away, trying to drag him down by the jersey. 3rd down and 5. We'll give it to Trey. Trey around the right corner. Trey still going inside the 30. Wampus Cats driving. Trey Harris's turn. Trey breaking through the line. Trey Harris! Yes! Touchdown, Trey!
What an absolute, I mean, that's seeing a gap and blowing through the whole offensive line. Watch this. Boom. Done. Over. Gone. 6. See ya. Have a good day.
Cats moving quick. Hand off to Amari. So much space here on the near side. Amari breaking away. Amari Davis does it again.
He hit the edge and he beat the safety. Safety had an angle on him. Watch this. Great blocking. The safety has an angle on him. No chance.
It's a 61-yard touchdown run for Amari Davis.
This is the case. I think we talked about it during the game as well. I mean, the running backs, we knew we had good running backs. Both these guys have proven themselves. This was total domination, not only by the running backs, but they were able to do it because of the offensive line. This was by far the best the offensive line looked all year long. There were gaping holes, but our running backs had to get it done, and they went through those gaping holes.
And the receivers too, man. The receivers blocking downfield always.
Yeah.
And they've been doing that well all year, but especially in that game. Yeah. Amari and Trey combined for 300 plus rushing yards and 4 touchdowns in week 9. All right, let's talk about number 7, week 6 at Cabot. The Wampus Cats entered the second half up 35-0, and Trez Hammond put the finishing touches on an amazing night with the opening kickoff of the second half.
Dean Heyer will kick it away. Trez Hammond gonna have a chance. Trez, one of the fastest guys in the state, stays on his feet, gets away. Trez Hammond, do it, do it. Trez Hammond takes the opening kickoff of the second half. Home for 6.
I don't even know what to say about that. That is absolutely one of the best moves on a boundary that you can make. And watch the speed right here. No chance, none. And he broke the tape at the line. Trez, have a day.
It must be a humbling experience to feel like you've got an angle on the guy. Not only one guy, there was about 3 guys that thought they had the angle on Trez, and he not only did he burn them, but he won the end zone by about 10 yards. I mean, it's almost like they stopped. Trez is just a special player. We may see him getting more and more involved as we get into the playoffs.
He didn't even need to break the tape, you know? I mean, he was miles ahead.
He was way ahead.
Oh man, we've revealed 10 through 7 more top moments coming up after this break on Conway Corp.
You don't wake up thinking about internet speed, electricity, reliability. Your mind isn't on advanced treatment facilities or customizable systems. You don't have to think about any of these things because we do. Conway Corp, always on.
He's Tim, I'm Levi, and we are back for the top 10 moments of the Wampus Cat football team's 2024 regular season. Let's go ahead and dive back in. Number 6, the Wampus Cats closed out the non-conference schedule with a brand new opponent in the Marion Patriots. The defense recorded 6 takeaways on the night, including 5 fumble recoveries, and 2 of those turned into points.
Quick pass out in the flats. Trez Hammond lights it up, gets the fumble. Scoop and score. Trey Hammond. Touchdown, Conway.
That is how you do that. That is a picture-perfect play. Popped him after the catch. Got the ball, scoop and score, touchdown for your Wampus Cats. Wow.
Classy students.
Wow.
Can't believe it. Second straight possession for Marion that's ended in a Conway takeaway. This one taken to the house for 6. Tice here on the near side. Trez out on the far side. They'll give it to Smith.
Good tackle.
Nowhere to go. Ball came out. Scooped up by Griffin Sherrod. Second straight scoop and score for your Wampus Cats.
Oh, clean hit right at the line of scrimmage, and Griffin Sherrod said, how about me? How about me? Great shot here. What's this?
Lowered the shoulder, hit it. Was it Noah Files with the hit?
Yeah, Noah Files with the hit. And then thank you very much. A cookie coming tomorrow morning from Sherrod to Noah Files.
Marion came in with a hope and a dream, and they'd left really, really humbled. But I will tell you, for me, this was a big moment because the defense had not necessarily taken didn't have a lot of takeaways. You get into that game. We had talked about it before the game. Hey, takeaways could be a big thing here. Didn't think getting scores out of those would be the case. Trez Hammond's play, while I love defensive linemen scoring, you need to give them a bone or two. The Trez Hammond play was absolutely next level. Just unbelievable effort by Trez Hammond.
All right, number 5. Let's stick on the defensive touchdown train. In week 5, we had 2 pick sixes, one from Noah Files and the other, Jacoby Wade gave us the greatest high school interception I've ever seen.
Passing again. RJ Chapman tipped it. Noah Files has the interception. He's got blockers. Noah Files. Pick 6. Noah.
There was a long train down the boundary there, and Noah was riding that train. Great block. Good tip here by RJ. Almost got the pick we talked about. Tipped it right into Noah Files. Look at this lineup of blue. There is zero chance this is going anywhere but the end zone. Easy.
Teamwork making the dream work out there. Wow. Love it. 3rd and 11. Jones got the ball out pretty quick. Jacoby Wade, the one-handed interception, stays in bounds. Jacoby Wade, touchdown, Conway.
Oh, Jacoby, do it. That is hurting him. Oh, my gosh, what a stab with the right hand. Watch this. Thank you. Oh,
just stole it away right out of the air.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, Jacoby Wade.
So Noah Files with one hand catches it because he had a cast on one hand. Then Jacoby Wade catches it with one hand because he can. And it made the play even more awesome. Jacoby Wade, what a talent. And he ran right by the coach, the North Little Rock coach, who was squatting on the sidelines in defeat, enjoying his touchdown run, was Jacoby Wade.
My favorite is the one of the players on the sideline just immediately starts going like this, and he's got his helmet on. It's a funny image. But at last check, that highlight has more than 400,000 views on TikTok. So there's people out there that never heard of Jacoby Wade that have heard of Jacoby Wade now for sure. And that wasn't the first time you've seen Jacoby on this list. And spoilers, it's not going to be the last time you see Jacoby on this list. In fact, at number 4 in week 6 at Cabot, Jacoby, he's not just a defensive player, okay? He's been playing some offense this year, and he had 2 catches coming into that week 6 matchup with Cabot. And those catches all happened way back in the season opener at Jonesboro. But he got 2 more catches at Cabot, and they slayed any hope the Panthers had.
They fake to Trey Harris, get it out to Jacoby Wade in the flats. Jacoby moving upfield. Jacoby breaking away. Give the ball to Jacoby Wade, and he will give you 6.
You speak Jacoby Wade's name, you get Jacoby Wade things. My gosh, what a move at the boundary. This is all Jacoby, all Jacoby. One block right there, great block. and it's over.
Just his third catch of the year. First, I think, since Jonesboro. I don't think he's had another catch since the first game of the year. He takes that one the distance.
Whoa, Jacoby Wade, come on. They're getting ready for a long haul with Jacoby. He's wide open again.
Right in the middle of the field. Knows where the contact's going to come from. Breaks away. Jacoby Wade. 2 receiving touchdowns tonight for the senior.
Go, Jacoby. Beat Jacoby. He is unbelievable.
That's a safety playing receiver because he knew where the hit was about to come, and he worked. He knew where it was coming, and he worked right out of
this.
it.
Boom, and you're
man.
done. You're done. That's over. Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow, Jacoby.
The first touchdown was a wiggle and then a sprint. He had great form down the sidelines. I mean, he was just rolling football fast. The second one was the play previously. He was wide open in the exact same spot, and they ran the exact same play again because I think Jacoby had enough of him not throwing him the ball, and then he made everybody look silly after that.
Oh, man. Jacoby Wade doing Jacoby Wade things. All right. At number 3, there was a lot of hype coming into the season with the arrival of 4-star transfer Razorback commit Grayson Wilson. And as we opened the season on the road at Jonesboro, he did not disappoint.
Wilson looking to pass. Going up for Cambrian Blackman. Blackman got him beat. Blackman hauls it in. Blackman in motion. Fake to Harris. Wilson here near side. He's going to tuck it and run. Takes the contact right around the 35. And I think Wilson got the better of that meeting. Another fake here. Wilson flushed out to the near side. Unloads for the end zone. Blake Kordsmeyer. Touchdown, Conway. Empty yet again for Wilson. Wilson gonna loft it up for Blackman. Right there in stride, Blackman. Touchdown, Conway. Grayson gonna keep it.
Good block.
Bounces it all the way out. Grayson Wilson getting his first rushing touchdown of the season.
That looks smooth from the outside, but I will tell you this. Great block by Carter Crow on the edge to seal that off. I don't think he would have gotten there anyway, but watch this block by Carter Crow. Gets him there, and whammo. Jonesboro players there tackling it up.
Loss of about 2. Wilson passing on second down as Blackman. What a throw from Wilson to Blackman. Blackman gets tripped up inside the 10. Grayson Wilson under center.
That's a touchdown.
Falls forward. You saw, I believe that was Stafford, or maybe it was 22.
Grayson, we saw him do so many great things all year long. I mean, that we didn't know really what to expect coming from a lower classification school into the highest level of football in Arkansas. And he just, while he was there, he dominated. He was, an injury stopped his season here recently, but what a dominant year this guy's had.
Yeah, it's been a great contribution this year in his first season here in Conway, and I'm very hopeful that we might get to see him again. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, the final top 2 moments are coming up next on Conway Corp.
Education is all about vision. It requires commitment, investment. So we pour ourselves into Conway students and teachers, schools, and scholarships. A brighter future? Now that's powerful. Conway Corp. Always on.
We are down to the final 2 moments of the 2024 Wampus Cat football regular season. And number 2, we go all the way back to the second game of the season, the home opener with Bentonville. It was scoreless in the first quarter, and Jacoby Wade put an end to that with this majestic punt return from the 2.
Off the bounce, Jacoby Wade takes it, gets out of 3 defenders, bringing it back near side. He's got blockers out in front. Jacoby Wade.
Good block.
Huge block downfield. No one gonna catch. Jacoby Wade. Touchdown, Conway.
98 yards. 98 yards for Jacoby Wade. Great blocking down the field. Jacoby knew what to do with it. I was saying, don't get the ball, Jacoby. Don't get the ball, Jacoby. Get the ball, Jacoby.
Special teams. Special here in the first quarter. What a job by Jacoby Wade and all those blockers.
Wow.
Making room for Jacoby.
Need a spark? Give it to Jacoby Wade.
I mean, Yarnell's thought that was a sweet play, and it was sweet play of the week. But it was so many things. It really sent a message to Bentonville and kind of sent a message to the team that we were willing to do those things, taking the ball at the 2-yard line, something that I don't think Conway would have done a year ago. Took it to the 2-yard line, made 6 guys miss, and your team picked up with the blocking. Well, an amazing play by your Wampus Cats.
Your Wampus Cats, number 2 out of the Central. So they're on the side of the bracket with the number 1 team out of the West, which just happens to be the team you saw in that clip, Bentonville. They were 0-2 after that game. They lost their next non-conference game, 0-3. Have not lost since. They've been dominant through the 7A West. So if all goes according to plan, we might get to see those guys again. So we'll just have to wait and see. All right, number 1, let's go back to week 8 at Pulaski Academy. The Bruins entered the game with the state's top passer and an offense that was putting up more than 50 points a game. The Conway defense, they didn't care about any of that.
Receiver comes in motion here on the near side. I'll give it to him. Double handoff. A passing play. Tice Carr back there. He's got it. Tice Carr with the interception. Turning around, finding some lanes, looking for blockers. Takes it down to the 50. First pass of the night for PA ends up in Conway's hands.
Tice Carr's been looking for that pick all season long. He finally gets his first one. Playing center field, they had him doubled up, one on the bottom side, one on the top side, and Tice Carr took care of the business.
Chapman
coming off the edge.
Blitzing, gets him. Give the sack to RJ.
Yeah, you could see it coming right off the edge. We don't do a lot of that, by the way. You don't see us come off the edge much. We did a great job there.
And off again. Looks like the same exact play. Oh, Trez Hammond.
Was not the same exact result.
Culpepper in motion. He rolls out this way. Griffin Sherrod gets the sack. Huge stand on 4th down.
Could not play it any better. Could not play it any better. Griffin Sherrod took on the block. Look at this. Sure tackle. No chance. No chance.
Cobb will run it.
Nice.
Right into the teeth of the defense. Juju Jones there. MJ Jones there. The Wampus Cats come into Pulaski Academy. First ever matchup. And hold the Bruins to just 12 points. The Bruins, who were averaging 51 points per game coming into tonight.
No points in the first half. 2 touchdowns in the second. Unbelievable. Wow.
So PA they don't like to punt. They punted a couple of times in this ball game because they had to. And one of the things that I thought was so crucial about this game, there were 2 things. It sent a message to PA about where they were in the hierarchy, at least for this year, coming in brand new. Secondly, the sack by Sherrod with 2 minutes to go in the half. We're up 16 points. We've had a couple of opportunities, just didn't cash in. They went for it on 4th down from their own 25, 30-yard line because that's what they normally do. And they normally pay that off. They normally get that. It wasn't even close. And I think that really right there told us where this defense was and where PA was in their offense. This was the most dominant defensive performance I've seen from the Wampus Cats in years.
That's going to do it for our countdown of the top 10 moments of the 2024 Wampus Cat football season or regular season. And your 9-1 Wampus Cats have earned a bye in the first round of the 7A playoffs. They will kick off playoff action Friday, November 22nd, playing host to the winner of Rogers and Little Rock Southwest. Of course, We'll have it for you live here on Conway Corp. Tim, how we feeling? Any early playoff predictions for your Wampus Cats?
Well, it's Rodgers again for the 30th year in a row. And so, no, but they are a very talented team. I've watched enough film now to know that they've got a quarterback that's really, really, really good. And so they've given everybody problems, including Fayetteville, Bentonville for a while. So they're going to be a handful. I think hopefully we'll get past them. And I think it's just going to be Conway Bentonville in Bentonville. Once again, playing on the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, if we make it there, be 5 straight years for your Wampus Cats, but they still haven't made it past that mark. Maybe things change this year. Would love to see it. He's Tim Roach.
One time.
I know, just one time. Go on.
One time.
He's Tim Roach. I'm Levi Gilbert. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the playoffs.
Go Cats.